What's up, guys? So this video is probably, if you can put it into short terms, the only video you need as a beginner. Because when you are a beginner, and as a lot of you guys out there are, I also know a bunch of you guys who are here, have a store already, or maybe want to start a new store, just in general, the big question is how? How do you go from not having a Shopify account to making your first sale in 2 days? That's what I want to cover in this video. So the questions that I'm gonna cover are just the to-dos that I cover in this video is really all you have to focus about. Then within each, you can expand it, you can get better and better at each skill and then grow it over time, because of course there's a difference from making one sale to making the 1,000 sales and making 1,000 a day or making 5,000 a day. Of course there's a huge difference, but you won't get to those 1,000 a day, 5,000 a day if you don't get your first sale, if you don't have those fundamentals. Because the way you get one sale is also how to get the second, and that's the way you can grow. And then from there, of course, there's another part, which is scaling, as you guys know. But you won't get to scaling before you know these parts. So I've written down a short list that I want to talk about here. This is a short 5-6 minutes video, but it's something that I really want you to note down, or just really listen carefully to what I have to say. Not that I'm of any importance, but the things that I say are very important. So the first thing you have to focus on, which is what I always focus on, is the product. Some guys always say, hey, how do I build this store? How do I build a store? Well, do you have a product? No, I don't. Stop. You need a product. You don't sell the store, you sell the product. Everything dropshipping, everything e-commerce is all surrounded about the products. So you have to have something to sell before you can build a website. Makes sense, right? So in short, very short terms, what are the criteria to actually find a great product? Because as I say, it's all about having a great product and a great offer, and boom, you got success. Here's the thing. There's two main things that I look for. Wow factor, and problem solving. Why? You have heard it before, but here's my why. The wow factor. When people go out to shop, they go to Amazon, they go to eBay, they go to Nelly.com, they go to Fashion Nova, they go to the places they know where the things are. They go to the well-known brands that they know. They don't go to Facebook. So all your purchases are from Facebook or Instagram, but they are from social media. And no one goes, I can almost guarantee you this, no one goes directly to a social media page, let's say Facebook, to buy. They go to Facebook to connect with their friends and family. They go to Facebook to look at funny memes. They go to Facebook to look at videos, have fun, waste their time. They are not in nowhere, in no way or form have they made a decision in their mind that they're about to spend $30 on something. None. So how do you get that person to suddenly buy from you? That's where the wow factor comes in, because then they know ads are gonna come, but then you want an ad or a product, of course, that's gonna make them stop. They're on there, they just want to scroll down to the next video because they're already laughing, they're having fun or whatever. And then for them to stop that finger from having fun to look at a product, you need something special. You need that wow factor. So the wow factor is just as much as it's going to make the product special, is as much to make the hopefully customer or viewer stop to look at their product. That's where the wow factor comes in. Now, where does the problem solving come in? Well, number one, if your product does solve a problem, for you, it's going to make it so much easier to sell, because the product sells itself. If it's something that's going to fix your posture, right? We know all those products where, in the ad they sit like this, and then check the product, they sit like that. It solves the problem. It solves a problem in the posture. A lot of people work by desk throughout the day, 5 times a week, 8 times 8 hours a day. So if they can get like this, sit erect, they're not gonna have pain. It solves a problem. So that right there, by looking at it, it sells itself. It makes sense. Oh yeah, it's gonna make your posture way better. Boom, it sells itself. It's gonna make your job way easier, and it's also gonna make more generic sales where you don't have to go out and push it because it sells itself. And also just in general, having a problem-solving product is gonna make your brand way better. Because if you just have a ton of products that doesn't solve anything, they're just like so for example, Wish, most of their products don't solve anything. It's just a kick of buying something for cheap, for example. So if you keep on having those products and you're not like a Wish where it's fucking cheap, so in my language, you're not gonna build a brand as well. So when you have a problem-solving product, it makes it 10 times easier to sell, and you're gonna build a brand while doing it. Win-win. So those are the two main factors I will look into when finding a product. So now you have your product. Hey, what I'm gonna do now? I have the product. What I'm gonna do? Well, we go to the store. Now, a store, the first thing, like the first, I always say like the first, what can you say? Like the first platform that you make for the store doesn't have to be perfect at all. Because my idea of it is that you make a store, and then as you get proof of concept, the product is selling and the store is working, that's when you can start tweaking. Oh, I want this color here, I want to do some different here. I'll put on a couple of ads here, I want to trim this down, I want to make it a little bit better. It's so much better to start than being perfect, because you can't be perfect in the beginning. You can only be perfect when people are start coming in and you can see the stats and you can see, oh, my conversion rate isn't too high. How can I change that? Well, this app right here will go in and make it way quicker to get to the checkout. Boom. That will increase it just a slight bit, but you won't know that before you get customers in and guys in. And you can't get customers and guys in if you don't have a store. So make the store. What I do when I make store, just focus this. Simple. Store just have to be simple, man. If you have that one product, make it around that. Make it look clean and good. Make it simple. Don't have colors everywhere. Don't have like some guys have like a shadow behind the text. That's the worst thing you can do. Have a crazy logo. Don't do that. Have a simple logo, and the brand name store name shouldn't be more than 2 words maximum, and have a clean look. You can't go wrong. Then you can always build upon it. So just do that. Do that. Next thing is the deal. And the deal, you are most likely going to work on that when you have your store, when you have a product, and when you're going to start setting up the ads. Because as I mentioned right before, having the perfect product, you need the perfect offer. Because the product, having the perfect product, or not the perfect, you can have the perfect product, but having a great product that has a wow factor, solves a problem, is going to make the customer to get on your site. This is where the deal comes in, because if the product is not enough for the person to, I'm just gonna buy no matter what, because a lot of times they need something more, and that's gonna be the offer. So if they like, oh, I like this product, I'm gonna go in and check the store. They get to the store and the offer is just something where they're like, I can't say no to this. It's gonna solve my main problem, and is this cheap or is this great deal? I can't say no. That's where I want the customer to be. So you want to create a deal that's just crazy. And I'm not just talking about lowering the price to the death of nowhere. No, because you also want to make money. What you can do is a lot of various things. You just have to play with it. Like, there's no rule for a great offer. A thing that I like to do is that I like to, first and foremost, have a sale. So they can see that you're saving money on this right now. Have, for example, free shipping. And then potentially do like, hey, buy this, get this thing for free. And no, you don't have to lose money on that. You're just gonna find a thing that fits perfect. Or not perfect, that is something that, that kind of fits perfect with the main product. So when the customer's gonna buy the main product, they're like, hey, this would be great to have by the side. And make sure that that product right there is nothing massive. It's not gonna cost more than 50 cents to $2, $2.50. And then that price, just put that on the main product and say it's for free. So now they get in, they see, and the main price for the main product is also going to be a good price anyway. So you're going to put that on, damn, that's cheap for the product. Plus I'm going to get free shipping. I'm going to get a free product. I can't say no to this. That's where you want to be. The next is you have to have a solid video or image ad. Now, making an image ad is pretty damn simple. Because it should be simple. You should not have text over everywhere. Have a very high quality product picture, and have a quick text that just quickly give the customer an idea of how great the deal is, nothing more. That's how I do it. Now, I mainly do video ads, so what I will do is that you don't have to go there and pay 200 to 500 bucks for a company to make your ad. I will do that later on when you're testing further and you're actually making some money. But right now, you just need proof of concept, meaning you just need to know, does this work? Does this product work? So what you have to do, go out there and don't ever just copy a full made video. Go out there, go to YouTube, go to AliExpress, and go there and copy small parts of videos. Don't be afraid to do this. Do it. Put it together in your very own unique video. Put a different, just way different music or sound on it. That's gonna be the same throughout the whole video. You're gonna put your own text on there, and you're gonna be just fine. So make it quick. I always make my videos from around 11 to 30 seconds, really, or 10 to 15 to 30 seconds probably. Make it quick, snappy. You want something that's keep on going. The first 3 seconds are the most important parts. But this is something that you can go on to YouTube, Google, search how to make the perfect video. But yeah, just make sure you have a solid video. This is probably the thing that's going to take a bit longer time when you are new, but it's going to make the difference. The last thing I want to say and what you need to do is just a simple campaign and simple ad copy. So now you have the video, it's gonna display, or image ad is gonna display a product as good as it possibly can. It's gonna mention the offer as well. What you want in the ad copy is that you want to write something that's gonna trick them emotionally. Meaning that if it, for example, the posture, coming to them emotionally, making them know that, hey, you are gonna be able to play with your kids again. Or you're going to be able to not have in pain, so you can be more happier when you're with your family. Stuff like that where you hit them emotionally. That's the thing. Emotions sell. And yeah, it's not bad morals or anything at all. Like, it's true, because if you have a problem-solving product, you can back it up by doing so. You know, so don't feel bad about that at all, because you're actually selling them something that can make their day better. So it's true what you're writing, right? Just write something emotional where they can attach to it, and not just write, get 50% off today, get this free product, free shipping, buy now, buy now, buy now. Doesn't work anymore, guys. You can have, though, you need to, of course, have a call to actions at the bottom, say, hey, buy now today, get free shipping off, for example. But the main important part is going to be the text above, which is going to be something emotional that's going to trigger them in. And always try to have emotional text, but have it short. You don't want anything, you don't want a long text. It's the worst thing you can do. You just want something where they can quickly scan the text, know exactly what it is, and kind of get like an emotion going, and boom, that's a video showing more of it. That's what you want. So guys, this is everything I have. So let's, sorry for the camera right there. So let's quickly go through it. So you're gonna have a great product. It's gonna be problem solving, gonna have a wow factor, so your customer is gonna stop and actually go to the page. Then you want a great offer for the product, so they can't leave the store without buying, because you can't say no to that offer. You want a simple and good looking website. Nothing fancy, just make it simple and easy for the customer to work around. You want the buying process as simple as possible. Then you can always build upon and make it better as time goes through and as you have proof of concept. The next thing is gonna be the ad. Make a great looking video ad, image ad. It's not that hard. It will take some time in the beginning, but go on to YouTube, Google, find great examples of how to make it, and just make it simple, man. Make it upbeat, make the first 3 seconds important. Don't ever just download one video. Download small parts of videos around the internet and put it together in your very own video. The last thing is just put emotions into your selling. Put emotions into your ad copy. Put emotions into your video ad as well, image ad. And make the ad simple. Oh, and the last thing that I haven't talked about is going to be the campaign. So what you're going to do is that you're going to go, you want to go broad. So because right now you don't know which audience is going to buy. You have an idea, of course, which is where the interest comes from, but you don't know which, like, where really the audience is. So by going broad, you're going to figure out where you want to go, and then you can sharpen in, and then you can make more interest for that. So go broad and don't go too crazy on ad spend. You don't have to. You just need proof of concept. Do this, and make, let's say you make 10 interest and put $5 to each interest, you're gonna get your or more even. But doing that, you have a good product, you are gonna get your first sale within the first 24 hours for sure. So that right there, guys. Some of the things you have heard before, but literally just take action. I think that's the last thing that some of you guys need to do. This right here is a step-to-step on how to do it. Some people even teach this in their course as the only thing, which is just maniac. But this is all you need. If you found this video helpful, please go down, leave a like, leave a comment, and definitely make sure you subscribe. It will mean the world to me. And if you want to have more direct help with me, you can always message me on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Just get to me and we can talk and see if I can actually help you out. So yeah, that was it for this video, guys. Have a great Thursday.